There has been a lot of talk about the potential fight between you and Ilia Topuria. How do you look at that situation?
Yeah, I like this idea. If UFC want, I know a lot of MMA fans want this fight. I'm ready.
After a long period of uncertainty, Islam Makhachev has finally expressed interest in the possibility of facing Ilia Topuria at the proposed White House event. He made it clear that if the promotion chooses to move in that direction, he would be fully prepared. His message left no room for doubt. Should the opportunity be offered, he is ready to accept it without hesitation.
No, in my division, a lot of contenders who deserve the title fight. Just UFC have to give me new target. That's it. I just waiting.
There has been a lot of talk about the potential fight between you and Ilia Topuria. How do you look at that situation?
Yeah, I like this idea. If UFC want, I know a lot of MMA fans want this fight. I'm ready.
What about fight in White House in Washington? Do you thinking about that?
Yeah, also it's one of the arena where I'm gonna fight next, and we have the Ramadan month where I'm not gonna training 1 month, and after that I will slowly beginning my training camp, and I will be ready White House or as other dates. I will be.
Ilia Topuria believes Islam Makhachev has never faced a challenge like him. He insists this is the fight fans want most, yet it remains unsigned while the conversation continues from a distance. Topuria has promised that once they share the cage, the difference will be undeniable, confidently claiming a single clean right hand could put Makhachev to sleep. He argues it's easy for opponents to talk from thousands of miles away, but facing him inside the octagon is an entirely different reality. In his words, he is not like the fighters Makhachev has beaten before. He's something far more dangerous. Adding to the hype, Khabib Nurmagomedov has also praised the potential matchup, saying a fight between Topuria and Makhachev would carry even greater significance than a showdown between John Jones and Alex Pereira, placing it on a completely different level in terms of importance and impact.
You know, there's the John Jones and the Alex Pereira fight. Everyone keeps talking about that being the biggest fight. I heard Joe Rogan talking about it's the biggest fight you could possibly make. But then there's also people that say the Ilia Topuria and the Islam fight is the biggest fight you can make.
I think right now, yeah, I think Topuria Islam can be biggest fight, not John Jones and Pereira.
Still a big fight, but not at the level.
It's still big fight, but not on that level.
No, not on that level.
I don't think it's same level.
Merab believes Ilia Topuria has a very real chance of defeating Islam Makhachev, and that confidence has only grown after spending extended time training alongside him in Spain. He describes Topuria's power and technical sharpness as something distinctly different from anything he has experienced before. Even if the fight were to take place at welterweight, Merab says he would still favor Ilia.
ფენომენალური სპორტსმენია. ეგეთი ძალა, ეგეთი ტექნიკა, არავისგან არ მიგზნია. ბევრთან მის სპარინგია 2 წონით მაღლა, 3 წონით მაღლა, რაღაც ხო შეიძლება ჯიუ-ჯიტსუ აი რავი, ყველაფერში. და ეგეთი განსაკუთრებულობა, რასაც ილიასთან გზნობ, ეგეთი არ მიგზნია რა. ძალიან დიდი შანსი აქვს ისლამ მახაჩევთან ამაში კიდე ერთხელ დავწუნდი, ხა ეგ რო დავბრუნდი ესპანეთიდან რა. ძალიან დიდი შანსი აქვს. აი მე დიდ პროცენტს უფრო ილიას მიცემდი. თუნდაც ეს ბრძოლა შედგეს 17 კილოში რა, welterweight.
Giving him the stronger odds of emerging victorious. He also hinted that a clash between Topuria and Makhachev could happen sooner than fans expect, suggesting that, based on what he's heard directly from Ilia, the timeline may be closer than anticipated on the other side.
მე რა ერთად დავაწყოთ შენთვის იდეალური UFC-ს ქართ. დავიწყოთ main event-ით.
Ilia Topuria Islam Makhachev.
მოხდება უდესმე შენი აზრით?
მე ვიცი რაღაცა დეტალები ილიასგან. შეიძლება იმაზე ადრე ვიდეო ჩვენ წარმოვიდგინოთ.
Demetrius Johnson has been equally impressed by Arman Tsarukyan after working with him in training. Johnson says he sees a fighter who possesses the athleticism, technical depth, and mindset capable of genuinely threatening Topuria at lightweight. In his view, Tsarukyan represents one of the most dangerous stylistic challenges in the division and should be positioned to face the winner of a Gaethje-Topuria matchup, as very few contenders bring the same balanced combination of skill, discipline, and focus needed to dethrone a champion.
And now when you look at Arman Tsarukyan, after training with him, and if he fights Ilia Topuria, I think he has the athletic ability, the skill set, and the mixed martial artist and the mindset to be able to beat Ilia Topuria. Does he deserve a title shot over Justin Gaethje? To be honest with you, Arman Tsarukyan should have fought either Justin Gaethje or Paddy Pimblett for the interim champion, but he didn't choose him. They chose Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Justin Gaethje beat Paddy Pimblett, so by law, according to the Westland Gangster at RCW 3-10-16-12-4, the interim champion should be fighting Ilia Topuria next, and that's the fight that needs to happen. And then after that, Arman Tsarukyan should be fighting the winner of Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria. So that's how I have it. But I think Arman Tsarukyan has the best chance in the lightweight division to beat Ilia Topuria.
The massive fight would be Ilia versus Islam too.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, Salim is obsessed with that fight.
Oh, really?
He's obsessed with it. And I tell him, I'm like, but they both got to win more fights in their division first, right? That's kind of how you do it, right? When it's like they both run through their division, and then it's like you're in the position where it's like, I got to make this. That's what happened with Volk Islam, right?
Well, the other thing is too, is that Islam moves up, and obviously if Islam won the title, you immediately have a super fight with him and Ilia. So
could that be, if Islam gets one victory, could that potentially happen?
You have to see. It's one thing to sit around. This is what the media always tries to do, sit around and talk about these fights before they happen, or, hypothetically speaking. I don't like hypothetical. These are options that we have if things play out that way, but you never know what's going to happen.